Hi everyone, welcome to Enablers. I am Vibhor Mahajan. I am a software architect at Trantor, and with me today it's Lovejot Singh. He is the owner of CDI and he is a BE graduate. He has started his company while studying second year in engineering at PU, and he has grown his company CDI in 2 years to have one office in Chandigarh and two offices in Africa, two different countries in Africa, each having one office. And he also has certifications like RHCE, RHCSA, then RHCSS. Right. So, how's been your journey?
Well, thank you Vibhor, for such a warm introduction. The journey was quite tough, but yes, with the God's grace that we have grown so far and continuously making efforts to make new heights.
Excellent. So, what does CDI do?
Well, we are into cyber security. Initially, if I talk about back to 2 years, we were totally into the service sector, consulting and the services of security auditing, and especially in web security audit, network security audit, and some parts of the ISO 27001 audits as well. But gradually we are moving towards a product-based company. We successfully made one new product this year, and we have two new products under prototype right now. So we are getting converted from a service sector company to a product-based company in cybersecurity. Yeah.
Excellent. What is your product about?
Well, right now we are making a product of to create a network of cybersecurity experts to engage and to involve them in the cybersecurity industry, which will be having some features like online free webinars, your connectivity portal to connect with the industry leaders, a platform to write your security research papers, some other things like this.
So I'm assuming it's a platform for professionals.
Absolutely.
Who are related to cybersecurity, to engage and to also publish.
Yeah.
Excellent. So this word cybersecurity, there's a lot of hype around it these days. A lot of high-profile hacks that have come to light, and a lot of loss to businesses. Where is this industry going? You are the defenders. Where is this all going in India or internationally?
Well, yes, you have given some excellent examples of some high-profile hacks. Well, industry is facing some serious crisis as far as security is concerned. But yes, the other fact is that people are really not concerned about the security. Especially in India, they take it like either the second priority of the security. Whether it's a big corporates or whether it's a front-end user, both they are taking the security on their second priority. But with the time, I hope that this scenario will change, and I guess it is changing slowly. I have seen some board meetings happening just for the security part. So corporates are getting more aware about the security, and yes, they are taking initiatives to curb this effect on the IT industry as well.
Okay, I believe you are also consultant for Punjab Police, as well as Signals Regiment for Indian Armed Forces, and also the Information Warfare Department of Air Force.
Yeah. Well, yes, I served as a consultant in all three departments.
What are the chief concerns? How are you helping?
Well, if we take the example of the Punjab Police, their concern was from the law point of view and how to tackle the cyber crimes. Well, if you say about the law, yes, we had the IT Amendment Act 2008 for the cybercrime related issues. But unfortunately, the whole system is still not aware about the technical aspects of the cybercrime.
Can you define cybercrime? Can you give some examples? What kind
Well,
of crime?
let's say if I give example of in a company like XYZ IT Solutions Private Limited, if some of their employees made a code theft of of their organization, then the organization has no way out except to go to the police and register the case as per the IT Amendment Act 2008. Now, yes, the police will register the case, but for them to execute, to process the whole scenario, to process the whole case ahead towards the court is quite tough for them because of the lack of awareness in this segment. And they feel challenges in gathering the technical evidence. Let's say if they get successful in gathering the technical evidence, then the second challenge comes up when court, when the judiciary takes the, you can say, the evidence. I mean, there is no standard defined that the judiciary should acknowledge as evidence against cybercrime. So, as far as my role is concerned with the Punjab Armed Police, I have given training regarding the law to various DSPs and SPs, and feel that the same problem exists over there, the lack of the awareness and the training on the front end user and on the judiciary system as well. But definitely by the time it will go in a better way and things will change slowly. Yeah.
Gotcha. And what are the concerns of the armed forces?
Armed forces has some other concerns. They don't have anything related to the IT laws or something. Their main concern is the strict information security as per the policies of the armed forces, and securing the systems, their mechanisms to share the information, the audit of their networks, and some other things. And the same things applies to the IW department of the Air Force.
Okay, excellent. What are the different challenges that you faced, starting up as a student in second year?
Well, the journey was a mix of ups and downs. As a second year student, you hardly think of any job actually. So I was not any kind of student behind a job. So I was a man of dreams actually. Since my 10th standard, you can say, or some time back to my 11th standard, I was already into hacking and these stuffs. But I was not aware how to execute this to reality. So by the time I started taking up the opportunity, started working, sometimes free of cost. I mean, my first project was like, I did my first project of consulting sitting in a cafe. So I was not a person backed up by a business person with a huge fund. So I started up taking projects like this. And as far as the challenges are concerned, yes, the main challenge was to balance the studies with the business. And thankful to the university staff of the UIT that they cooperated very well, especially the HOD and other management. They cooperated with me and helped me out to devote my time towards my business and bring the laurels to the college as well. Yeah.
Excellent. And what about funding? Businesses require funds to run. How did you procure your funds?
Well, that's again that's not a question applicable on me. The reason is, yes, most of the startups are behind taking funds, and 50-60% in scenarios, yes, startup needs funds to start and to grow to some extent. But I would rather advise to the startups as they should not be worried about taking the funding. They should be worried about their project, how their project is making something different out. So taking the same philosophy, I didn't ask for any funding from anywhere. And my business is totally circulated from the funding that I create from doing projects. So it's all regulation of my own fundings that I'm doing in the business. So no external source of funding is there in my business.
Oh, excellent. So you have grown your business organically?
Totally organically, and there's no third party involvement. So it's just like if you are making 100 rupee, $100, you're investing $80 for the next thing. So I just working on the same formula.
Excellent. I've heard about this boom in the cybersecurity industry. We have come a long way. The processes are also getting matured with ISO 27001. There are so many jobs out there for security professionals who have skill, who are smart. Why didn't you opt for a job, or why aren't you even looking out for one?
Very true that there are a lot of jobs in cybersecurity in big enterprise as well. And yes, initially I had some offers from abroad as well, from UK and Australia. But yes, it was tough to decide for a business since I was having no funding. But I know there were some opportunities back there in India, and there were there is a requirement of changing the scenario of the cybersecurity service sector as well. So I just worked out in that direction, and going well till now. And yes, I believe that I will not be needing any job further, right?
Excellent. What advice would you give to anyone who is, that 10th class Lovejot, who is interested in hacking, who want to be a white hat hacker, maybe even a black hat hacker, and pursuing their dream, their passion? There does not seem to be a lot of guidance around. What's there for those people?
Well, yes, there's no guidance around, and at my time there was no talk about the cybersecurity in the industry as well. So, see, if you dream about something, then eventually your organic efforts makes you drive towards your goal. So I was not really worried about the other things like funding, like projects, like manpower. I was just chasing the dream to get there in the industry and make some heights. So
is there a path that you can follow?
Well,
do at least this thing, or this is the thing, these are the things that you should be doing, maybe practicing, that will sharpen up your skills.
well, there is no strict path actually.
Okay.
मैं तो इस चीज़ में believe करता हूँ that if you make some efforts in some direction, then the whole universe will try to make that happen. So this thing actually happened with me. I was not really concerned about other things. But yes, if you consider us that need to be followed by the people, or you can say students that are studying in 10th or 12th, well, the only thing is they should follow their dreams. I mean, they should not be worried about taking a good college, taking a bad college, taking this job, taking that job. After my 12th, I dropped actually some good colleges. Yes, Panay University is one of the good one, but at that time I dropped NITs, some other prestigious institutes, just because I was looking to get the computer science. I was not able to get the computer science BTech in some other colleges. And luckily I got the computer science admission over here, IT over here in UIT Panay University. So that's how, I mean, I started making sacrifices just for my goal. What is my goal? Opposite to me, the students who were in +2 with me, they were comparing their future just on the basis of good college and a bad college. They were not really concerned about that I need a mechanical or I need a computer science. Yes, some of my friends are sitting in IITs in a mechanical, some of my friends are sitting in Delhi in mining or something like this. They were actually killing their dreams at that moment, just because they are securing their jobs just on the basis of the good college. So the first step that I took towards this thing is when I dropped some good colleges to take up with computer sciences.
Okay, and is there only scope for people with entrepreneurial drive in this industry, or is there also scope for people who just want to make a career? Maybe they want a comfortable living, maybe they want to pursue certain kind of certifications and get a stable job, unlike Lovejot Singh.
Yes, there are plenty of jobs in the industry right now. There is a huge gap between the skilled manpower and the skilled people who can work in the cybersecurity industry. IT companies are looking for such people who can work for their security part. And I believe this gap will widen up by the time. Reason is the lack of the skills required in the students passing out from the colleges. Well, there is no curriculum in the college as well as from security is concerned. Just 1 or 2 topics in network security and laws are there in the BTech curriculum. So yes, Indian education system is quite a little slow in upgrading up the education system as per the cybersecurity is concerned. So this gap will widen up, but for the people who are developing themselves on their own, independent of the college or independent of any other institute, so definitely there are a lot of career aspects in this industry.
So what path should they follow?
Well, yes, whether you say cybersecurity, it's something that is not a different subject. Mostly students consider this as a different subject, different topic of discussion, or different topic of studies. This is something that should be incorporated with every subject of the computer sciences. Let's say if you talk about networking, then there should be network security running parallel to the networking. And when you say web development, then there is a web security running parallel to web development. When you say software development, then the reverse engineering and the software security runs parallel to it. So the cybersecurity is not a different topic. It should be in the DNA of the studies with every subject of the computer science. So there is a career in every part of the computer science. The person who are good in web development, they can also make a good career in web security. The persons who are good in network security and networking, they can make a good career in network security as well.
That's a very profound thought. I'm getting this idea, okay, if you make houses, then you should better also understand security for houses.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. That's the simplest example that you can give out. And this is something that should be in the DNA of every subject. The college curriculum should work towards this, and they should make, if they are giving the students the curriculum of web development, then there should be the topic of web security induced in it. So this is not a different subject.
okay, so our viewers over here, they are not, I would believe a majority of them will not be security professionals. What is the advice that you can give to them that they should follow every day? Scare them.
Scare, right?
What should
Well,
they
as a
follow?
front-end user, the best advice is do not take security for granted. The reason I am saying this statement is with some authority because I have seen a lot of cases in India and abroad that people are getting exploited just because they are not aware about security. There are many loopholes that you can say: installing unauthorized softwares, giving laptops to their friends, dropping out some phone, installing some malicious applications. A lot of things that can happen with the front-end user as far as security is concerned. And I have seen some serious damages to some of my knowns, some of my colleagues, just because of their ignorance towards security. As per the statement I said in the starting, that people are taking security on the second priority. So this should be the first priority. And nowadays, the more we are going towards the digital environment, the more we should feel insecure. And I guess by next few years, the IoT will take over in India. And in IoT, every device is connected to internet. When you say you can switch off AC with the phone, when you can switch off a car, when you can open a door with the remote. So this is something adventurous, but yes, insecure indeed as well. And this will grow up in India. And so awareness is necessary. Awareness regarding the security is highly required before we move ahead to a total digital environment.
Excellent. I would feel, very scared lending my laptop to you. For sure.
You should, and you should not be scared, or I should say, you should be scared by lending laptop to anyone actually. So this is your mindset at this moment to make you more secure actually. I mean, the person having this thoughts that you should be feeling scared of to lend your laptop. This thought will make you more secure indeed.
Anything that you would advise to our viewers over here to watch or read, afterwards?
Well, there is no particular thing that you need to watch or read. Yes, definitely you can read out some blogs for the awareness. As a front-end user, your priority should be the readiness, your readiness towards the security. Whether it's your personal data on the email, whether it's your data on the phone, whether it's your computer, you should not be taking it for granted. And let's move towards a security environment. And I hope so that users will get more aware about the security in the coming time, and yes, the scenario will change in India as well. Right.
And we would like to recommend CDI's blog, which gets updated very
Yeah.
frequently to be informed about cybersecurity.
Yeah, and the domain name is cyberintelligence.in.
Excellent. All right, thank you, Lovejot.
Thank you so much
Nice
for
talking to you.